Well, let me get the mic in there.
Yeah. Hurry up.
We like to make stupid videos around here. Sometimes they're more stupider than others. Yeah, I said stupider. What's in this box today could actually cause bodily harm. So do not attempt what you're about to see right now, because we're what you call experts. So I've been watching a lot of Mythbusters lately. They always do that. With no parts markup and only a $75 build fee, Redux gaming PCs are the obvious choice for gamers who demand the best without paying extra. With as little as a few clicks, you'll get a PC optimized for you and the games you play at a price that fits your budget, and all Redux PCs are backed by a 2-year warranty. To see all that Redux has to offer and to start configuring your next PC, head to the link in the description below. All right, so you guys need to know what it is we're doing. And what's in these packages right here are some things that I bought off Amazon. And then what's in here is the thing that could actually cause other things to happen. These, holy crap, are they beefy. So what we've got here are 2 Delta fans. And if you've never, you know, some people might be like, really? What the hell are you? I don't get it. What's the point of this video? It's a fan. If you've never experienced a Delta fan, then have you ever really experienced wind flow at all? So Delta fans are extremely high RPM, extremely high pressure, high airflow. This is like a 4,000 RPM fan. You would find this in like a 4U rack or even a 2U. And you'd probably find a row of them either in the front of the rack and then again in the middle and sometimes even in the end. They're designed to move a crap ton of air over a crap ton of heat sinks. And then, as you know, the more airflow volume you get, the more volume of saturation of heat that you get, because more air touching this stuff means more thermal capacity. So the more air equals the more cooling. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna hook up, and the reason why I actually got these is I need these for my Kingpin cards. Because one of the problems we deal with on the extreme overclocking is the fact that even though we have the heat sinks on here, the VRMs can still get too hot. And even my 2,200 RPM, 120 millimeter fans are not enough to actually keep it cool. So I've got these for the heat sinks on here. And this is exactly what Kingpin was like, you need to get yourself some Delta fans. It comes with this little guard, which is important because you can chop your finger off with this fan. And you better bet your ass I'm going to have this on there. And I'm going to do the best. You know how many times I'm doing videos like, no, you're gonna, that's what's gonna happen. That probably looked really wrong. Nick, go get some carrots. All right, so in terms of power, this is a 1.6 amp, 20 watt. It doesn't say 20 watts on the back, but I looked it up. This is a 20 watt, yeah, 20 watts. You know your average fan is like 0.1 to 0.2 amps? This is 1.6 amps. We'll be needing some power to power this. So we're using my 1600 watt titanium. How many fans could we power?
That's like 10.
No, 100.
Oh yeah, 100 of them. Yeah, you're right.
10 times 15 isn't 1600, Philip.
Shut up.
Now, here's the thing. You can't just take a fan like this and just straight up plug it into your motherboard header. I mean, okay, it's a 3-pin, you can, but motherboards like for your desktops at home and stuff, usually cap out at about 1 amp. So you could quickly end up causing yourself either damage to the motor if you're underpowering it for too long, depending on, it's not PWM, it's just straight up 12 volt in RPMs. But if you're operating your header constantly at the 1 amp rating, then it's gonna fail on you. I've dealt with it before, trust me, it sucks. So something else I bought, you guys may not know these exist, but these are pretty handy, is these are these, and I got these on Amazon, I'll put links down below. These are just SATA to 4-pin fan adapters. And yeah, they can take 4-pin or 3-pin. So that's why we've got the power supply here. That's why we've got this adapter. That way I can realistically, safely operate these fans, because I don't want fires or anything like that to happen. I fix it. For comparison here, we're gonna start with Be Quiet Pure Wings 2 fan. This is like something that you would find on your Be Quiet case or. So that's the Be Quiet fan. And then this is actually a pretty heavy bag too, by the way. Hear that? It's like slappy. See right there, I picked up the fan and it was still turning and my finger hit the blades. This is probably gonna end bad. There's one more thing I need to get, hold on. All right. Okay. I hope we don't need that, but it's quite possible that we might. Also, I'm going to end up taking both of these grills out, one from the other fan. I should have bought extras because I'm gonna put one on both sides. I'm serious, I want to keep all of my fingers and digits where they started today. All right, so here's the Maglev ML120 fan from Corsair. So this is a 20-something hundred RPM. See, this is a 0.299 amp fan. This is actually considered a lot. 12 volt DC. So one thing Phil pointed out too, which makes perfect sense, is because headers are voltage controlled and not amp controlled, means that if this thing was saying, give me all the 12 volt juice you got, it's gonna try and pull the 1.6 amps that it's rated at through a 1 amp header, and you will blow up your header on your motherboard. Don't plug them in. If it works for a little while, it's only gonna work for a little while. So, this is a much higher static pressure, much higher RPM, much more beefy fan than the Silent Wings. See? Also is very noisy. So yeah, as you can see, that one clearly gets the job done. I'm gonna fire this fan up before Nick gets in because I just touched the blades again. Did you hear it? Okay, we need to practice some best practices here today. I'm putting the grill on both sides. As funny as it would be to be like, oh, Jade cut the tip of his index finger off with the Delta fan. That's only funny to you guys, not me. Here's a demonstration of torque. My instinct is to reach for it, and that's the wrong instinct.
Honestly, I have the safe one here.
Yeah.
Nice and chill.
All right, there we go. There's no guards on this one. Okay, we'll wait for Nick to get back. Dude, look at all the bits that flew over here. Look.
I didn't even notice all this.
So look how high the vapor goes. It goes all the way to the ceiling. All right, Nick's back. Oh, this is why you don't let your kids near house fans.
Oh my god, it's just disappearing as you stick it in there.
Oh, there's a power supply.
It's like a food processor. It's not even a computer fan anymore. Wow.
No, I can't get it in there. It's like the skin is stronger than that.
Oh my, it's spitting apple juice out the back.
I really underestimated the mess this was gonna make. Some of you might be like, whatever, Jay, any fan will do that. Here's the Be Quiet fan. Okay, well, it did a little bit. I'm actually kind of surprised.
Yeah, hold on to it.
I'm not doing that with the Delta fan. Okay, so the next experiment we're gonna do here is see if we can't build ourselves a homemade hovercraft. While Nick's over there cleaning out our fan, Nick's the real goat here. I'm sure there's some math ratio here to how big the opening needs to be, no? For the vent. Just to see. Not that much air coming out of it though. We're losing a lot of air still elsewhere.
Just coming straight out the intake then?
It's coming out the sides somewhere. You see, there's not that much air coming out of there.
Yeah. Well, it's also centered on the hub. As far as I can remember, the hole on the bottom of the Hovercraft skirt is actually pretty big. It's almost the size of the fan, but I figured it'd start small and then go bigger instead of... Because the skirt basically...
You want to force the air to only be able to escape the bottom.
Yeah, and then it hovers on it. The skirt just catches all the air that would normally go to the sides.
It's just the weight.
Yeah.
I think once I go with a bigger hole right now, we're gonna ruin it. Woo! Whee! Woo!
You look like you're walking your pet fan.
Come on, let's go. Like it is on a cushion of air, look. All right, so we scrapped using this because a couple of reasons. One, we think it's too heavy. Two, we think it's too small. So we're just moving on to the bag that the produce came in today.
I think that'll work.
Dude. Oh, jeez. Okay. Ow! Oh, there's a hole in my finger.
And it was spinning down.
Yeah.
So that's how
it was almost done. All right, so we're giving up on the hovercraft idea. That was just something Phil wanted to try. We got somewhere though. You saw it inflate and fly and then crashed and unplugged itself, but oh, jeez. Okay, we're turning that off. This video had no purpose whatsoever other than the fact that I finally got my own Delta fans that I'm gonna be using for overclocking stuff. And be careful with them. Still have a hole in my finger over here now. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Hey you, before you click off this video, you may or may not be aware, I'm actually doing a worldwide graphics card giveaway where one winner will get to choose either a 6800 XT Merc 319 card from XFX or a 2080 Ti MSI Gaming X Trio from Team NVIDIA. So if you're sitting there right now going, I didn't know about this, how do I enter? Follow the description down below. You guys will find a link to the giveaway video that will give you all the details. Don't wait, because it really sucks to find out about these after they're over.